Welcome back to the Mxedberries podcast. Today I'm joined with Callum, Artnel, and Ashraf.
Shut up. We've been talking for 10
Obviously,
minutes,
as you can hear, Callum won't be in the next episode. We're just gonna do it without him.
I don't know how you're going to talk from beyond the grave.
Do you man think Kim Jong-jun's alive?
Who?
Huh?
Kim.
Don't even the high top,
What's his
innit?
name? Kim Jong-un. There we go. You think he's alive? Yeah, he's fine.
What, has he come out in public yet?
Fam, it was confirmed that he was alive, man.
He was capping to see who was up in himself when he killed him.
And a lot of people on Twitter are finished.
Bro, the amount of tweets I've sent, why hasn't anyone assassinated Trump? I know I'm on some watch list.
Yeah, you're due to get finished.
Fam, I've been tweeting that since like 2017.
I mean, he sees everything, you know. He actually blocks people.
Wait, let me find it. Hold on.
And you can't even mass block people. You got to block someone on an individual. You got to click on their profile, fam.
Do you know what? Yeah, I just thought of something really sick. But yeah, I was you mentioning Kim Jong Un. Yeah, I just thought of something. If the whole world was at war right now, yeah, and your house was like destroyed, what would be 5 things you would take from your house with you?
No, I
But
thought you were
it's-
saying, what
it's
country am I
destroyed.
back
Anyway, I thought he was going to say that.
in? 5 things from my yard.
If our house was destroyed and you can only take 5 things from your yard to survive, what would it be?
You never said to survive.
Yeah, just fam, you ain't got no yard to go to. What you do?
You're just adding shit on every time. I thought it's just what you're going to get. Just, I don't know, as a memory or something.
All right, we'll
Certain
start
men
off
have
before
got
you
to
can
pick
get there.
between baby oil and their girl, and they don't know which one.
Shocking.
Fuck. Okay, Aaron, carry on, man. 5 things.
Wait, what context did your house get destroyed for everyone else?
So we're in like a apocalyptic kind of
Oh, like zombies and shit or whatever. Or
yeah, something like that. Yeah, basically.
I thought it's just my house broke down and everyone's alright.
Shocking.
Your house, do you live in a caravan? How's your house just going to break down?
You just make it like, if you're getting evicted right now, what 5 things are you grabbing?
Oh, that's a good one, you know. What would I get?
You can only carry it in your hand. That's the thing.
Oh,
Oh, I'm stressed because I was going to say the fridge.
Wow.
yeah, plug it in
Fam, where
where?
you gonna plug it into when
Cutting
you
him
plug
out the fridge on your back.
That was so cash in hand, some random.
Bro, Ashraf's doing DIY on the
Right, you
power
know what?
lines,
Let me
bro.
put some rules into this.
Man's gonna be
Can't
selling
sell
ice
anything.
pops on the roadside.
Oh, but yeah, you can't sell any of the things that you're taking, and you can't take money.
Wait, what about
Money
what
anyway,
about the clothes
so
you're wearing? Like,
That's not the way that.
can I put on more clothes so I have clothes for later?
The joggers are gone. God.
Fam, it's the middle of August.
What, you think it doesn't get cold at night time?
And zipping down 5 tracksuits in the morning.
Oh, yeah, you forget one of our boys used to do that, man. Man was complaining that it's hot and he's got on 3 layers.
Are you gonna talk about the time when he told you to wind down the window on the motorway? wearing 2 tracksuits, saying it's
Oh
hot.
my gosh. Listen, it's a story for another day, man. That needs this whole own episode.
Fuck that. How have we gone on to that? I don't even know.
Oh yeah,
Wait.
What 5 things are you grabbing?
5 things I'm grabbing.
toothpaste,
Shout out to me.
deodorant. Wait, bro, how many underwears can I grab? Because you see your day's
Fam,
not right.
you're not
until
having a
you change your
sleepover, man.
Man, you got stuff them in your pocket.
underwear. Nah, but you have to deep it. Like after a night out, like you never really feel done until you have a shower in it. So if you're not clean, then you're not prepared.
I hear that. So you
Why
might as
you
well
having a
carry
shower
your
then
suit
if
with
your
you as
house is
well
gone?
for whatever interview you get.
It's not even that, fam. You need the facilities to clean yourself. Not the water's the least of your problems. You can go fucking shower in a what's it
So
called?
you got
Not a
zombies
river.
floating about, yeah, and
But
you're
you never
worried about brushing your teeth.
zombies. Oh, is that what it is, man? I thought if it
Oh
was
my
World
dick.
War.
Look at
Fam, we
this
was
guy.
talking about Kim Jong. How did zombies come into this?
We're talking about apocalyptic world.
Fam, do you know how many apocalypses there are? What if it was an asteroid? Why does it have to be zombies?
I'm talking zombies.
Oh.
If it's an asteroid coming to hit the Earth, there's no point taking it.
Yeah, I don't think toothpaste is gonna help.
Hey man, die fresh. What would I get? I'd get a knife, obviously.
That's what you got in your yard, though. Really? What do you mean? All I'm grabbing is one knife, and that's it.
Now you need some long range weapons as well, man. There's no point grabbing a whip because petrol.
Well, I'm grabbing the kettle.
Huh?
What for?
Wait, what?
In case I catch
Yeah,
a little
man.
zombie and I just dash the hot water in their face.
Wait, what kind of kettle are we talking? Electric?
Wait, my man said he's gonna boil the kettle, wait in the
What are you
kitchen,
gonna boil?
take it outside.
Bro, what do you mean? What kind of kettle is? Just gonna start a fire and just chuck it on the top?
I heard in prison that's how they wake man up. They punch man up and they pretend he's sleeping, and then they say, "Get up, get up." My man's still laying there. So, I boil the kettle.
Sounded like PTSD.
Man wakes up when the kettle starts boiling.
Oh my goodness.
So you're gonna take a kettle with you. Artnel's gonna take a kettle with him.
And my knife.
Wait, what am I? Can I take my glasses or am I already wearing this?
You're already wearing those.
I'm still taking new underwear.
So you're taking underwear and a knife.
Fuck yes. Bro, hey, listen. If Rambo could do it, I'll be just fine.
I'm actually crying.
On a serious one though, you'd have to take all the medicine, plasters, all of that stuff. Vitamins so you don't get scurvy and that.
You get bit by a zombie, that plus ain't doing shit.
Fam, nah, the plasters for how people always running and they cut themselves in some bullshit. Or, I don't know. Because you're not just beefing zombies, you're beefing other people as well, isn't it? So, you got two ops.
Wait, so just to clarify, you've got a knife, underwear, and plasters.
And multivitamins.
And multivitamins. That's 4 things. Multivitamins, a knife, underwear, and plasters. What else?
A loaf of bread.
You know bread goes off.
Not that fast. It lasts like a week. Fam, if in a whole week, a whole 7 days, you can't find food, you're just going to die regardless. At least you got bread to keep you going, innit?
Okay, fair
Because
enough.
I'm not going to carry around water because shit's heavy, innit? Like, everything I said is pretty light. Put in the bag.
Yeah.
What about you?
Imagine robbing a man in an apocalypse and you just find a loaf of Kingsmill bread in his bag.
Yeah, but
You're not gonna take peanut butter, you're just gonna have plain bread.
bro, fam,
Imagine see
not even
someone
in the-
shadow running across here with a loaf of a bag of bread hanging out.
we're not even in an apocalypse now, and I can't find peanut butter. What makes you think I can find it after the zombies come? Economy's fucked,
What are
man.
you taking?
Knife, obviously. I'll probably take another weapon like a hammer or something in case I drop one.
Hammer! You actual freshie, what you gonna bash a zombie's head in whilst he's like 1 meter away from you? He's just gonna munch you.
It's all about timing, cuz I play for honor.
You're an idiot.
You building a shack, fella? Wait, so a hammer and a knife?
We're stuck in fucking like that forest near Pope's Meadow. We need to build something. Yeah, don't ask for my hammer then. Innit?
This fucking Bob the Builder, man. This is Minecraft.
Alright, what else are you taking?
Oh shit, what is it? Knife and hammer. Let me think.
Wait. Why can't the person I'm going with carry stuff as well?
Nah, you're on your ones.
So you're going with anyone?
What, is everyone dead?
Fam, it's a dog-eat-dog world.
Right. Nah, but the thing is, like, if this was America, we'd have guns, but because we're in the UK, we don't really have guns, so it's a disadvantage.
Speak for yourself, fella.
Oh, shut up, man. Nerf guns don't count.
Look at this guy capping, man.
He's trying to get the feds flipping booting down the studio. Oh, that'd be pretty lit, you know. We could do the podcast from the interview room in the police station.
I think that's called 24 hours in police custody.
Yep.
Remember when that white guy started snitching up?
Oh. You can't show his face around there no more.
He thought he was going to get less time. He got like 2 years left. 2 years less than everyone else. Everyone else got like 10 years and he got 8. But you just know that that 8 years is going to be like hell for him.
What else are you taking, Ashraf?
I'm trying to think what food, but you know what? I need to actually go to Asda tomorrow, so I can't think.
Seems like the bread isn't that stupid after all, is it?
I'll take more cat food. Oh wait, no, but it's a nice beach. Shit.
Did you say cat food?
Canned? Huh? You idiot.
Oh, I was going to say, you savage.
As well.
It's open.
Wait, nah, do you know what I just thought of? Oh, fuck, man. What food was it? Butter.
It's too late. You picked underwear over butter.
No, but I've only deep the nutritional value, like.
Just butter in your pockets, don't please. Wait, I'm trying to run around killing zombies. This guy's making a sandwich, man.
This guy's making sandwiches.
Alright, bro. What are you gonna eat? Zombie brains, dickhead.
You're just gonna be munching on lumps of butter then.
You
ain't got a knife to spread it.
Why do you need a knife? How hard do you think butter is?
Sticking your finger in a tub of butter.
You're an idiot.
I don't even know what I'll take with me, you know.
You're here throwing all these stones. These times you're getting run down by zombies with what?
Wait, Callum,
Take
did
the
you
wooden sword I have out. Nah, I'm joking.
Full 5 lists, like 5 items.
Oh yeah, I picked mine already.
Yeah. So he picked a knife, underwear, multivitamins, bread, and plasters. And Ashraf, you're picking what? A knife, a hammer, canned food.
Some type of canned food, something dry. The thing is, once you open up canned food, it's finished.
What food in a can is dry?
I was just thinking that.
You're done out here already, man. You need to put that vodka bottle down. I heard that's in your back pocket.
That's my 5th item.
Oh, yeah, see, that's a shout, because you can use that as an antiseptic. It's an antiseptic. If you cut yourself, you can pour vodka on it, and you can drink it.
Nah, man.
Find up, Callum. Are you a nurse or a medic? Nurse.
I did the same thing. I did the same thing. Same thing, dickhead.
That's a clown.
You need to put the vodka down as well, man.
Okay. I'm taking my phone with me, obviously. You didn't think of that.
Who are you calling and where are you charging it?
Fam, the 5G towers are finished, man, even in the zombie.
What signal are you getting in an apocalypse?
Oh man, I got my games on my phone.
Making a zombie podcast, man.
It'd be livelier than you lot.
Wait, so you're going to use your phone for what? 2 hours and then it dies and then what?
I have to lob it out.
So you just wasted
Like a shuriken, man.
half a life.
You know what? I hear that. I'd probably wear a coat. I'd take a coat with me.
Oh my god.
What? Because if it's
Well,
cold
alright.
at night,
You
I
can
can
steal
wear it. And I can hide my identity, and also I'll probably camouflage in the dark.
This is getting outlandish.
What kind of high-tech coat are you getting?
It's just black.
This is Batman with his cape. Just running.
Yeah, we can roll it up and use it as a pillow, or if, like, say, like a dog bites you, obviously you got your coat there.
You think a dog can't bite through a coat insulation?
If it's thick enough, no, it'd be fine.
This is ridiculous. We need a new list.
I'm trying to think, what else would I take with me? So I'd take a knife, a coat.
Shouldn't you take your glasses?
I'd already be wearing my glasses.
Do you even have your glasses?
Nah, but do you know how peak it is, yeah, for us, man, with shit vision? If our glasses break during a zombie apocalypse, we're this.
Oh, we're finished, of course.
I'll just jump off a cliff if I'm honest.
Firstly, where are you gonna find a cliff?
Buildings still exist. Just find a car park or something, man. Fuck.
I was gonna jump off a one-story building. Oh my days.
I'm hearing bare laughing, but you still haven't finished your list.
Right. I'm going through it again. I'll take a knife, a coat, what else would I take? Knife, a coat, some paracetamol, a bottle of water.
One bottle of water.
Yeah, I could refill it, obviously.
Where?
Down the stream, innit?
What stream?
What
That
stream?
has clean water.
In the river. What else?
Fam, there's just not much in my house, man. Fuck's sake. Maybe a pillow. Fuck knows. I don't know.
We're just in the wrong country. It's that simple.
What else would you need, man?
We're not paranoid like those Americans are, man, with their fucking bomb shelters and that.
Some rope. That's it.
Do you have rope in the house?
I do.
I'm sure I
Jeez.
could find some. If a rope, if I can't find a rope, I'll take a long wire.
The fuck, you guys got some next shit in your house, man.
You don't have any wires in your house.
You don't have any rope in your house?
No, wire is fine, but rope. The fuck? No.
I mean, I kind of always just had it around. Like, it's come in handy like quite a few times. I need to tie it like when I was moving my shit. I had to keep the boot closed in it. So
To be fair, Callum admitted to planning to jump off a cliff if his glasses breaks. So
Wait, yeah. How are you gonna see a cliff when your glasses are gone?
I'm not blind, you idiot. I can
That's
still
gonna drive
see.
all the way to the coast.
I'm not driving anywhere. What don't you understand? You can't even stay in your own flipping scenario. It's a zombie apocalypse. There's no petrol. There's no random streams full of clean drinking water. Yeah, okay. There's nowhere to charge your phone. Like, we're done out. Like, everything's
shit.
finished.
You just made me think. Instead of a rope, I'll take a flashlight with me.
I give up.
What? You're telling me a flashlight isn't useful?
I mean, it runs out.
a solar powered one.
But do you have that in your house right now?
I could look.
We both know that's not in your house right now.
You never
Yeah.
know.
You should know. If you don't know, that means you don't have it.
I'll have to rummage through the garage.
Oh, what's that noise? He's gone to bed.
Oh, for fuck's sake, it's all falling apart.
Oh, he's actually gone to bed.
Fuck's
He's
sake.
muted.
Thanks a lot, Artnel.
Just watching that video of the man buying the birds and just releasing them.
I saw that. I saw.
I respect him, but the guy is selling them. Like, guess he's just making his money.
Would you think, speaking of that, the man buying the birds here and releasing them, that reminded me of like veganism and that. Would you think veganism is a good thing or not?
I wouldn't say it's good. Like, you don't deserve a star for it. You know what I mean?
Right, it's good for the environment. I'll give it that. But then, like, where are they getting all these supposedly ethical and very healthy, like, substitutes? They're coming from poor countries that are exploiting their workers. So you have to kind of pick and choose your battles there.
Do you think it's more of like people are choosing to ignore the implications of being able to buy like vegetables, and not necessarily vegetables, but alternative food to meat, but the complications that come with having to be able to buy things like that, where there are workers that are being used?
Yeah, because it's not like humans are the biggest like victims of like cruelty. If you think about it, in any industry, people that are overworked like shit, especially foreign people, whether it's like sewing clothes or farming for food and stuff, the exact same. Just because it protects the animals doesn't mean that the humans are also equally protected.
Vegans would come with the narrative saying, are humans basically suffering the same when the animal is basically dying for your pleasure, when you can alternatively eat something that has more nutritional value?
Comes down to choice, though, isn't it? Like, are you going to impose it? If you impose veganism on me, I'm gonna fight. Simple as that. Don't force me to do what I don't want to do. As simple as that. It's food at the end of the day. Why the fuck are you forcing me to eat a certain amount of food? If you want to eat vegan, go for it, man. Like, there's so many options out there. But don't try to force it down my throat just because you love it so much.
So you're saying because you have a taste for meat. Not saying that there are vegans that would have had a taste for meat as well, but it was the fact of the cruelty that animals suffer that has made them decide to not have meat anymore. So not a case of whether they like it or not. It's more of being aware of what comes with eating meat.
I know, but like, if they make the argument, oh yeah, I don't want to put animals above humans because they die for our pleasure, but then if they go and pick alternatives like that, picked by exploited humans, are they not putting the animals then way above the humans in a negative in a negative way? They're saying, we put these animals above these like foreigners. It's the same cycle. You just got to pick. That's all it is. You got to pick and choose your battles. They picked that one.
So you're saying it's in a way it's a lesser of two evils.
Yeah, they picked the cows. I still side by the humans who have to work like 18-hour days.
What if in a fantasy world workers were paid generously for making food that was vegan?
Yeah, then that's different. Yeah, that's an ideal situation, because then the world reduces their meat intake and improves their their diets. We don't need that much red meat in our lives.
And in that case, would you consider becoming a vegan then?
Partially, maybe some like.
I was about to say something, but the walls are a bit thin, so let's just say I don't agree with the whole eating grass people. Put it that way.
Yeah. Like some alternatives I get, like like switching from cow's milk to like almond or whatever oat milk or that shit. That's fine because like that's actually much better for us than cow's milk, which used to fuck our stomachs up so much.
I
But
mean,
you're not gonna see me eating a plant-based burger though. Like nah, that's not happening.
Do you know what it is? They try so hard to have things that are like meat but are not meat. I'm just like, why are you going through the effort to make cauliflower taste like chicken nuggets? Like, that's not the point.
It's just you're just ruining it.
I think that's mainly for the people that never disliked having chicken or meat, but chose to make a quote unquote ethical decision not to have it.
Then eat the cauliflower as is.
I hear that.
But I
That reminds me,
because it tastes banging. I just have it, just it's just there. It's just a healthy side. I'm not trying to make it say, oh yeah, it's cauliflower shit, but I made it taste like barbecue fried chicken. No, it's just keep it as what it is.
I was gonna say, everyone talks about obviously the health benefits of being a vegan, and how apparently it's cheaper as well to be a vegan than to buy meat. Would you agree with that statement?
I don't know, but I swear we derive like important proteins and vitamins and stuff from like having meat in our diets that vegetables and stuff can't replace or as strongly.
I mean, you could get protein from nuts.
I think veganism is just like any other movement that's current at the moment, and private companies are exploiting it due to its popularity, and then after a while it'll disappear again. Right? It will. Like, this shit doesn't stay around. Like, it's established. It's never going to be mainstream like it is now.
So you think it's just a phase at the moment, kind of like the hippie phase in the 80s and 70s?
Now, not that extreme, but I think it'll stay, but it won't ever get as much traction as it does today. I don't think it'll grow either.
I read somewhere...
Unless they suddenly make some banging vegan food, but I'm yet to taste that.
What I was going to say is I read somewhere that if you have too much red meat, it increases your chance of cancer.
Mad. Good thing I'm chicken primarily.
Is that a deterrent for people that eat meat to consider veganism? You have something here where you could potentially increase your risk of cancer because of the I think it's the carcinogens of meat.
I don't think it's the health thing. I think when it comes to veganism, it's the cruelty aspect. No one's being like, "Oh, I'm gonna stop eating meat because it's bad for me." They would just decrease the amount of meat they buy, and then just go from there. But veganism is like, no, I don't want to see these animals exploited anymore. It's like cruelty, like mass producing meat, like cows, and then breeding them, and then pumping them full of steroids, and then cutting them up. Like, it's just that's what I care about. I don't think it's the health aspect too much. I think that comes after.
What's really interesting is there's not a lot of most people that do demonstrate. I mean, you might see demonstrators on the streets where they dress up as like cows and stuff and put fake blood on themselves to basically demonstrate how evil apparently the slaughterhouses are. But there are a lot of people that run these businesses because that's their livelihood. They probably have generations of farmers. They depend on their stock to be able to live, to be able to eat themselves. Is it fair for someone that's vegan?
Argument. That's like when it comes to those farmers and their livelihood, they're protesting more against the treatment of those animals on the farms, like chickens that never actually touch the ground, that just born upside down, ready to be slaughtered. That's what they're protesting against. But then the way you combat that is by tackling the demand for meat, chicken, all that, and even fish. You tackle that by providing an alternative, and that one right now is veganism, or even just being a vegetarian.
So because it's very demanding for the consumers to want meat, there's a reason why it's such a big thing, and it's not something that is being
Of course, because
combated.
when someone keeps demanding more and more and more, and you're struggling to meet capacity, your quality is obviously going to decrease. So you try to cut corners and maximize like the produce in one go. That's why you see cows that are wedge before they're slaughtered. They bulk them up, increase mass, then they can sell more of that cow.
I also heard that with dairy cows as well, the treatment of dairy cows isn't great either, in terms of taking away their young, just to make sure they're producing enough milk.
It's all mad. The cow milk shit needs to go, not gonna lie, man. That shit just isn't good for you. Don't even remember the last time I had cereal, man. That's probably why I'm so fucking miserable.
How is cereal directly linked to your happiness?
Fam, it's been so long since I've had honey nut, like, crunchy granola.
Yeah.
It's been almost a year.
My friend, what's stopping you?
It's not the same without cow's milk, I'll be honest. Like, the others are good alternatives, but it doesn't hit the same. I'll tell you that now.
Yeah, okay, I hear that. It's just the consistency is not the same. Everything's just not the same.
What's a honey nut's your favorite cereal?
Yep. You know the one with the fucking granola in it and the chocolate swirls and shit, man. Could literally eat the whole box in one sitting, and then I'd just pass out from the sugar rush.
I'm gonna have to go with Frosted Shreddies. Not gonna lie.
Frosted Shreddies. Wait, Shreddies are the square ones, isn't it?
Yeah.
Bruv, that's not supposed to be. That's supposed to be just how it is.
You can get frosted ones.
You're like a grown-up man about frosted.
Listen, if you don't sprinkle sugar on your cereal, you're not really living life, are you?
That's why you just cut some banana into it.
Frosted.
Who's got time for that?
What do you mean?
Oh shit, these ones, yeah, these are nice. But they decrease the amount of like sugar in it, I swear. When I was a kid, I remember you'd get ones just literally covered in the sugar. Now they're a bit light.
There might be a reason for that. Obesity in the UK, yeah.
I
It's quite serious.
I'm gonna have to start buying my cereal from the US, man. Those guys know how to eat.
Going back to, obviously, I know we've spoken about it, but going back to veganism, would you say it's easier to spend money on junk food or healthy food?
Oh, what, easier?
Yeah.
Or what's more affordable? If it's easier, it's obviously junk, man. Shit.
I wish
Why do you think
it was as cheap as junk food?
Junk food is junk food, man. That shit's just nice. I would come home from footy, yeah, walk past the shop near my house, and I could just smell the wings cooking.
So you're not just giving into temptation?
Oh, do you think I want to go upstairs and have rice when there's chicken wings in the shop?
So quite a few people online, they have this, I'm not saying that I share this mentality, that poor people or people with lower income families are suffering from obesity or, suffering from health issues because they're not spending their money wisely, spending it on vegetables, which are cheap.
There's multiple factors at play there. I mean, put yourself in a situation where you're like mother and husband and wife working for, like, let's say a family of 4 or 5 kids, yeah, but you're struggling. You're basically